Lanlard is a master pâtissier who is one of the UK's leading cake makers. He has 2 patisseries in London that sell fashionable cupcakes, exquisite French patisserie, and mouth-watering celebration cakes.
I think when people are going to see that baking can be sexy.
Eric has been commissioned to make cakes for the royal family, as well as showbiz royalty like Liz Hurley and Elton John. So we'll follow Eric as he's invited to make cakes celebrating events in the social calendar.
Eric did my wedding cake, and I've always been a huge fan of his.
The master pâtissier is now inviting keen amateur bakers into his home to learn the tricks of the trade, and will judge them on how they do. He'll be sharing with you brand new recipes that will turn your cakes, pastries and desserts into incredible, head-turning, crowd-pleasing works of art that will taste every bit as good as they look.
If Eric liked our bake club, I would absolutely love it. At the moment, I can't imagine it.
Today's show is all about the craze that has swept the nation, cupcakes. They're the closest thing to a guilt-free treat, indulgent but petite, and there are hundreds of varieties. Eric shows us how he creates a gourmet lemon meringue cupcake with a lemon curd centre. Today's Bake Club tackle Eric's brand new cupcake recipes, including a roasted pineapple version, which is caramelised and flambéed, as well as tiramisu cupcakes soaked in amaretto with Marsala and mascarpone topping. But how will Eric judge their efforts?
I feel under pressure, so absolutely. It's like...
Then Eric provides bespoke designer cupcakes for the opening of the brand new shoe department at Harrods in Knightsbridge.
Shoes and cakes, and that's just heaven.
Our Bake Club today hail from Yorkshire and are all teachers. They all love baking and like nothing more than getting out of the classroom and into the staff room for a cheeky cake.
We've been friends since university and we all really enjoy baking and cooking for each other. So we quite often get together just as a social, whether it's to eat together or to cook together.
Because we all work in education, it's really important that you've got something that you can look forward to, because sort of teaching and working in education is very, very stressful. It's important that you do little things to make people feel special.
I feel like I'm one of those guys, you know, on a building site.
Not a good sign.
We've made chocolate and hazelnut cupcakes. It's been good. We've been working all together and sharing out the jobs and getting to do different bits of it to work together as a team to make them. So I think they look good. I'm really pleased with them.
I hope that Eric can see that our cakes are full of our personality. They look delicious. They don't look pretty, but they're going to taste good. And when you get to the centre, when you bite in, it's that moment, that softness that the chocolate spread will give you. And I think that represents all of us. We're a bunch of softies, and I think he'll really enjoy our cupcakes.
Today's Quick Bake takes inspiration from a classic British dessert. It's a lemon meringue cupcake. A light vanilla sponge with a lemon curd centre and topped with a light, fluffy Italian meringue.
OK, so the first part of the process is to make your lemon curd. First thing is to get a bain-marie running on, 175 grams of sugar. Personally, I like using, when I can, unrefined sugar. I find it gives you a better taste to all the recipes. I'm just going to squeeze 2 lemons. So I'm just going to break 2 eggs, and as soon as I put the egg inside, I start mixing, because the acidity of the lemon juice is going to cook the eggs. OK, so final ingredients, 110 grams of unsalted butter. That's going to go inside our mixture. And that's it. We're just going to cook it now.
Eric places a bowl above simmering water. Make sure the bowl sits above the water, which allows steam to heat the mixture. You do need to keep whisking to make sure all the butter melts, but the eggs don't scramble.
That done. You can see it start to thicken, but as it cools down, it will get very thick and, you know, very spreadable, actually. That's the kind of texture we're looking for. And we're just going to pour the mixture, the lemon curd, inside our jar.
With the centre done, now it's time for the vanilla sponge. Cream 100 grams of unrefined caster sugar with 100 grams of soft unsalted butter.
And people always underestimate this part, the creaming of the butter and the sugar together. That's very important. That's going to give you the fluffiest sponge ever. So we start at slow speed. And what we're looking for really is for the mixture to look almost like creamy. We really need to work at it.
The sponge is flavoured with vanilla, so scrape the seeds from a vanilla pod, add 2 eggs one at a time and mix.
And you can see it's nice and smooth. We don't want to over-mix it, because it's going to start to split it up. We're going to add our dry ingredients now. 100 grams of self-raising flour. So we're just going to fold the flour. We're just going to grate the skin of our lemon. And the zest are there just to bring the full flavors. So we fold the zest in, and I'm going to add a little secret ingredient. I'm going to add these little cubes of candied lemon juice, just a few sprinkles. So mixture is ready. We're ready to bake.
Fill a piping bag half full so it's easy to use, and pipe the vanilla and lemon sponge mixture halfway up in each cup case. Put the cooled lemon curd into the centre of each cupcake.
So tangy and fresh.
Now fill each case 3/4 full with the lemon and vanilla sponge, allowing them to rise in the oven on a medium heat. Take the cupcakes out of the tin, which will stop them cooking and keep them moist. Now for the topping, an Italian meringue. 100 grams of unrefined caster sugar and cold water are placed on the hob and reduced until it becomes a thick syrup. Put 2 egg whites into the mixer. Once they have at least doubled in volume, add in your sugar syrup and keep whisking.
So what's happened, you got like that very, very hot sugar with like, over 120 degrees, and it's gonna cook the egg white. So just keep mixing it till you feel your bowl is nice and cold. What you will find as well is as it gets colder, the meringue's gonna get thicker.
The result is a gorgeous soft marshmallow texture and sweet flavour, perfect for piping. Keep a flow of meringue and move your cupcake around for a neat look. Finish off with a flourish. Gently toast each cupcake, preferably with a blowtorch. Whatever your method, be careful not to burn the meringue, as it will taste bitter. As a final decoration, add the zest of lemon and a sprinkling of icing sugar.
When you're going to bite it, you're going to get that lovely crust and the meringue, the cupcakes, and of course, the secret in the center. This is my lemon meringue cupcakes.
Our bake club, the teachers from Yorkshire, are on their way to Eric's house in London, armed with their hazelnut and chocolate cupcakes to see what he thinks of them.
Hello, I'm good, thank you. Come in.
Thank you.
Hey. So tell me a bit about your baking club.
We all work in education, and so we kind of call ourselves the Teachers Bake Club. And it's the idea is with our cakes that they're the ultimate sort of pick-me-up at break time, just when you need it most.
There's quite a lot of responsibility though because I'm in charge of my department, so there's a lot of responsibility to provide cakes. And if you don't, I made quite a faux pas at the start where I didn't, and it was kind of looked down upon. So you learn your, you learn your lesson quite quickly.
Okay. What's your favourite thing to cook?
Puddings and the cupcakes, I think.
And cake, I think for me, cakes with a bit of personality that, you know, really say something about you, and not pretty cakes, cakes that look like they've arrived.
So, what have you baked for me today?
We've baked a chocolate cupcake with a gooey centre, which is like a chocolate and hazelnut filling. And then it's iced with a chocolate and hazelnut frosting, and it's got some hazelnuts on top.
I like the look of them.
Oh, good.
Oh, thank you.
Well, let's try them.
Okay.
Great.
Okay.
So you use dark chocolate?
No, milk chocolate.
Milk chocolate, okay.
Yeah, and the cocoa that went into the cakes was then dark chocolate.
Dark chocolate, yeah. Right, so are you ready for my verdict and my, you know?
Absolutely.
First of all, delicious, absolutely delicious. I love the combination. Very tasty as well. I'm not a great fan of the icing, unfortunately. For me, it's not strong enough. So you probably could have gone for dark chocolate. Right. And the icing sugar is not dissolved enough. It gave you a bit of a grainy texture to it. Overall, I think that's the only thing that will let you down is the frosting. I'm going to have to give you a little score out of 10.
Okay.
So are you ready for that?
Yeah,
ready.
Good. So deep breath. If you look at the screen, are you ready?
Yeah.
So your score out of 10 is?
Oh, yes. Very good.
Very, very impressed.
So a nice indulgent number 7.
Great.
Excellent.
Happy with that?
Very happy with that.
The Teachers Bake Club get plenty of chances to improve their skills later when they bake some gourmet cupcakes with Eric. Eric runs 2 patisseries in London and is in partnership with the shoe designer Patrick Cox. They have a shop specialising in cupcakes in Soho, which opened to much fanfare last summer. Patrick's contacts in the fashion world has landed them their first big commission. Harrods are opening a brand new shoe department during London's Fashion Week, and they want cupcakes that suit the occasion.
So the deal is, they want 300 of the large cupcakes, our regular size one, with at least 2 of the shoes, of the 6 shoes, but definitely this one, the Louboutin one.
Because that's the one on the ad, yeah.
On the invitation. On top of that, they want 50 trays with 3 cupcakes with the shoes, 3 big size, and on each plate it will be some mini cupcakes. So they want 900 mini cupcakes as well.
It's funny, my one vow when we opened this is I would never do a shoe on a cake.
I do remember that. We said, we're not having any shoes.
No shoes on cakes, no shoes on cakes.
And here we are.
Here we are.
6 months down the line, we got...
None of them were designed by me, so it's fine.
The day of the Harrods shoe department launch has arrived, and with a few hours to go, Eric and the team are busy prepping 900 cupcakes.
I mean, obviously, with something like this, you know, it's a lot of work. We've gone a bit overboard because we want to impress the team of Harrods. We want to impress the fashion world as well. We want to make sure they look stunning.
Eric has taken direct inspiration from the shoe designers themselves, the cupcakes being adorned with mini Jimmy Choos and Christian Louboutins.
Because it's such a special event, you know, we really push the boat out. We want the cupcakes to be nice and fresh. That's why we are like, 3 hours before the launch of the party, and we're still piping away. I want to make sure the cupcakes are yummy as well, and they taste very nice.
Patrick and Eric turn up to Harrods just in time for the party.
Hello.
Good evening, Mr. Lanlard and Mr. Cox. Nice to see you today.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
It's a glitzy affair with the movers and shakers from the fashion world, keen to see the store's new department. Eric's hard work is done, and he and Patrick are able to relax and enjoy the evening. Well, almost. They're keen to impress Harrods fashion and beauty director, Marigay McKee, who's in charge of the brand new shoe department and is a hugely influential figure in the UK fashion industry.
I love
love the cupcakes.
Okay.
You know, to see the Louboutin on the cupcake and the Gina on the cupcake and the Roger Vivier on the cupcake, it's just divine.
Cakes.
Shoes and cakes, and that's just heaven. Nothing else is required.
I think it's a girl's best friend. Girl's best friend.
You remember when we first started together?
I do remember.
I said I'd never put a shoe on a cake. But, you know, they go naturally well together, and I think it was a fun project to do. No?
Exactly. I think Harrods were seriously impressed with what we delivered. I think tonight did we blow them away? I think we did.
We blew them away.
Eric is enjoying his role as head teacher for the day.
Attention, student, will you come to the kitchen, please? So if you take place, you're allowed to have a seat.
Oh, thank you very much.
So we're going to do 2 recipes, 2 cupcakes, as it's 4 of us. We're going to make a tiramisu cupcakes.
Oh, wow. Lovely.
So a lovely light sponge cakes, and we're going to top it up with a Marsala and mascarpone topping.
That's amazing.
Hannah and Laura start work on the sponge. To ensure it's light, Eric asks them to whisk up the eggs and sugar together first, until it's doubled in volume. Turn your mixer up to a high speed to make sure the sugar is totally combined into the eggs. Then fold in the softened butter, coffee and flour.
I use foiled cupcake cases. The grease-proof one, as pretty as they look in a shop with little pattern or flowers or faces on it, as soon as you cook with it, the grease goes through. They dry very fast in paper cases. But at the same time, because they're foiled, they're keeping the sponge nice and moist, and they give them a nice long shelf life.
The tiramisu sponge mixture is filled to halfway and put into a medium oven. Meanwhile, Kirsten and Laura have made a traditional vanilla sponge for their pineapple recipe. But now comes the fun part, the topping.
Tiramisu topping for your team. For your cupcakes, just a bit more hard work. So this one is topped with fresh cream, but we're going to top it with some roasted pineapple. And not just roasted, we're actually going to flambe them with some amaretto as well. So flame, spices, cream. It's going to be fantastic.
Sounds great.
That's it. Very good. Okay, next step, Team Pineapple at the stove, please.
To flambéing.
The girls are at the stove, slowly stirring unrefined caster sugar until it forms a caramel.
So you just leave it on the stove. Can you just scrape all the lovely goodness out of us?
The vanilla seeds are added to the reduced caramel sauce, and the chopped pineapple is stirred through.
See, they start to liquidize a bit because all the juice. Time for the booze and the flames. Okay, so amaretto, and we want 200 ml.
Flambéing burns off the alcohol and needs to be done with a lot of care and attention.
Use a long match, or I'm using a little blowtorch to stand on fire. There we go. Always make sure your extractor fan is switched off, because you don't want to suck the flame into the pipes. Okay, and when the flames are almost died down, we're going to add 200 ml of double cream.
The cream is reduced by more than half. Most of the flavour goes into the fruit as it becomes caramelised.
Good.
Sponges are all done and pass Eric's bounce-back test.
They look great.
The tiramisu recipe also has amaretto, which is soaked into the coffee-flavoured sponge. Now it's time for Hannah and Laura to decorate the amaretto-soaked cupcakes.
Okay, so 500 grams of mascarpone cheese. Okay. You got 250 grams of golden icing sugar. So if you get a large bowl and just mix the two together.
Meanwhile, Marsala wine is added to the mascarpone and then carefully spread onto the coffee-flavoured cupcakes using a small palette knife.
So that's good. And we can hear this one now. Like, see the...
Oh, wow.
So it's all reduced and they start to caramelize nicely. And we don't want to overcook them because we need a bit of crunch there, so to get a bit of texture. As a final ingredient, the juice of an orange. So the next step is we need to whip some double cream. So I'm going to pass that to you, and we're going to whisk that.
For the roasted pineapple recipe, the whipped cream is piped carefully onto the amaretto cupcakes, leaving a space for the caramelized roasted pineapple reduction to be placed in the center. Final decorations are added to the tiramisu cupcakes, a dusting of icing sugar, cocoa powder, and chocolate-flavored coffee beans.
Just scoop them in the middle of our...
Oh. Wow, that's so pretty.
Beautiful. Good, so all yours.
Making the sponges is one thing, decorating them quite another.
We're doing all
They're
right.
looking good. So how is our little cupcake factory?
Oh, fantastic.
Oh, it's looking good.
The girls have learned some new skills and new recipes, and now it's time to taste them.
Oh, they look great, don't they?
Amazing. We've done well, ladies.
Hey, look at that.
Fantastic.
Are you going to take them to the school?
Yeah. Make some happy staff.
That is really good. Really good.
How's everyone had?
So just wanted to say a big thank you for today. I really enjoy working with you guys. So
Thank you.
Chin chin and long time leave the cupcakes.
Thank you.
Cheers. Cheers. There you go.
No.